The origin of wealth is often accompanied by a cheap illusion. The moment you click download, the game has already begun. When you first start trading, you feel like the chosen one, the next Warren Buffett, destined to make effortless fortunes in the market. Though your capital is only $1,000 or $2,000, your ambition balloons to millions. And you trade various concept stocks relentlessly every day. You spend 10 hours a day studying MACD, RSI, and Fibonacci, believing that the universal code to wealth is hidden within historical charts. Obsessed with so-called technical analysis, you try to capture every tiny intraday fluctuation, completely held hostage by dopamine. This high-frequency anxiety creeps into every corner of your life. Even while waiting in line for a cup of coffee, your nerves are frayed as you stare at the market. Suddenly, the U.S. market opens, and the trendy hype stock you bought last night plunges 3% in mere seconds. In a panic, you immediately cancel your coffee order, as if saving those $5 could somehow offset your portfolio's losses. Sweating profusely, you step out of the queue, completely paralyzed by the agonizing dilemma of whether to cut your losses or double down. This relentless buying and selling drags you into behavioral finance's most merciless black hole, the overtrading trap. At the end of the year, you open your statement to find not only a stark negative return, but also the realization that you have quietly handed over a fortune in commission fees. Brokerages love highly active, high-frequency traders like you because they make a killing through payment for order flow. With every blind transaction you make, market makers silently strip away the bid-ask spread profits that should have been yours. You thought you were the hunter holding the sickle, but you are actually just a liquidity provider at the absolute bottom of the financial ecosystem. After a year of exhausting effort looking at your battered account balance, you feel a deep, humbling respect for the market's ruthlessness for the first time. Having survived the market's brutal crash, you finally humble yourself. You decide to uninstall those speculative apps that constantly fueled your bag. Illusions. You let go of your blind obsession with excess alpha and choose instead to embrace the market's average return beta. History proves that fighting the market average is foolish, as the vast majority of professional fund managers fail to beat the index. You start a regular, automated investment plan, DCA, no longer trying to predict market tops and bottoms, replacing emotion with cold discipline. You also enable dividend reinvestment, DRIP, letting every payout automatically purchase more shares, locking in the gears of compound interest. Yet, this is destined to be an agonizingly boring stage that goes against human nature. You will be constantly bombarded by the noise of overnight wealth around you. There is always someone on social media boasting about multiplying their money in a day through high-risk speculation, posting pictures of their new luxury car and stinging your nerves. Meanwhile, you drive your beat-up used car, quietly enduring peer pressure and tolerating this almost painfully boring delayed gratification in solitude. You begin to actively resist hedonic adaptation, realizing that the pleasure from vanity purchases diminishes rapidly and can never bring true security. You start budgeting and packing your own meals for work, turning every saved penny into assets that will generate cash flow in the future. You realize that lifestyle inflation is the invisible wealth killer of the middle class, trapping most people on an endless hamster wheel of work. Gradually, your boring persistence begins to sprout tender green shoots. You look at your routine utility and internet bills. You suddenly realize that the dividend payouts in your account are now enough to fully cover these basic living expenses. For the first time, you truly experience the magic of passive income. In this world, some of the finest corporations are working day and night just for you. Although an annual real return of around 7% feels painfully slow, once the gears of compound interest lock, their power multiplies exponentially. Whether the market is in a bull market frenzy or a bear market collapse, you mechanically execute your regular investments without an ounce of emotion. One day, a sudden bear market strikes, and the market plunges violently. The old you would have panicked and sold at a loss, but now you are completely at peace, because you understand that a bear market is just a discount store for core assets, allowing you to accumulate future chips at a lower cost than others. Behavior beats IQ. The restraint and control you show during market lows are the true keys that determine your investment's process. Ultimate outcome. You no longer need extravagant consumption to seek social validation. Your focus has shifted entirely to the accumulation of real assets. Although your liquid checking account looks modest, your index assets have quietly approached the $100,000 milestone. Meanwhile, the friend who once got rich overnight with high leverage has completely wiped out in this market swing, utterly devastated. Speculators are merely fleeting passers-by, but you, through the most boring persistence, are becoming the true master of this market. Every bit of restraint and pain from delayed gratification finally transforms into the upward inflection point of your compounding curve. Most people overestimate the short-term profits of active speculation in 1 year, but vastly underestimate the massive miracle of systematic investing over 10 years. Finally, you reach your first $100,000 milestone. This is the first solid fortress built by discipline in your lifelong financial journey. The most difficult phase of laying the foundation is silently complete. The real wealth magic is about to begin. Once the compounding snowball crosses that invisible threshold, its speed of expansion and self-replication will completely defy human linear intuition. Your net worth reaches around $650,000. By this point, the passive dividend income generated by your portfolio has become highly substantial. Following the classic 4% safe withdrawal rule, this steady stream of passive income is now fully sufficient to cover a normal person's living expenses. This qualitative shift in your financial foundation fundamentally reshapes your psychological security and confidence when facing life's uncertainties. One day at a meeting, your boss flies into a rage because some metric fell short. He yells and habitually threatens to cut everyone's bonuses. Your colleagues bow their heads, trembling with fear as nightmares of mortgage defaults, car loan delinquencies, and unpaid bills flash through their minds. But to you, all the screaming seems to go on mute. An elegant financial dashboard automatically appears in your mind. You quietly run the numbers. Your passive income already covers your living costs. You don't need his charity to survive. This is the true power of FKU money. It grants you the ultimate impregnable psychological safety margin in the workplace. You don't argue with him angrily, nor do you cower as you once did. You simply look at him and offer an incredibly peaceful, gentle smile. The boss's shouting stops abruptly. He is used to controlling subordinates with the threat of survival, but your lack of fear makes him uneasy. The lever of survival and power has completely shifted. You are no longer anyone's workplace hostage. Gradually, banks and brokers begin to view you in a completely different light, proactively unlocking institutional-grade privileges for you. Private wealth advisors call you personally to offer tailored services, proactively waiving tedious fees, and offering highly Beckett's favorable borrowing rates. Once you cross the capital threshold, financial rules stop draining you. Instead, they bend over backward to serve you and retain your assets. You politely decline those expensive active mutual funds designed to tax wealthy investors' IQs, sticking firmly to your boring index portfolio. Though your lifestyle quietly upgrades in quality, you continue to live simply and rationally, free from wasteful, status-driven spending. Your quarterly statements arrive on schedule, black and white records of dividends, automatically converting into tangible cash flow, feeding your assets. You finally realize that your fundamental right to exist has been permanently liberated from the hard labor of trading time for money. For the first time, your life is yours to direct, giving you the pure autonomy to pursue creative endeavors out of love, not survival. You are no longer a puppet of stress. Survival anxiety is completely replaced by inner peace and clarity as you reclaim ownership of your life. Looking at the city lights outside, you realize for the first time just how incredibly sturdy this safety net woven from quality assets truly is. FKU money was never about lavish extravagance. At its core, it is about buying back your absolute, inviolable sovereignty over your own life. When your capital crosses the $5 million mark, you have completely transcended social classes. You enter the ultimate state of wealth absolute, silent freedom. You don't hire a fleet of Wall Street elites to day trade your money. In fact, at this level of wealth, you rarely even bother to open your investment apps. In this realm, the essence of investing shifts entirely from chasing high returns to capital preservation and tax optimization, the ultimate secret of the wealthy. Private bankers will fly in just to take you to dinner, begging you to keep your funds with them while offering securities-backed loans at near zero rates. They will present the legal, tax loophole loop used by the elite, the famous buy, borrow, die strategy. You never need to sell your assets for cash, as selling triggers expensive taxes. You simply use your stock portfolio as collateral. You borrow against it at ultra-low interest rates. As long as the loan interest is lower than your portfolio's compound growth rate, your wealth grows autonomously. While average traders pay hefty taxes and fees, high net worth individuals enjoy a game whose rules are heavily stacked in their favor. Your Tuesday morning is spent walking your dog on an empty beach, entirely disconnected from rush hour, corporate, politics, and survival stress. True freedom is not about being able to buy whatever you want. It is about never having to tolerate anyone's disrespect or do anything you do not want to do. Your low-risk asset portfolio is like a massive silent pump, working day and night to channel global economic growth directly into your pocket. You finally grasp the ultimate zen of investing. In a world overloaded with information, doing absolutely nothing is the highest defense and the sharpest attack. Your capital is completely secure, moving steadily forward alongside human civilization and productivity. You have beaten the wealth game. Let us take the camera back to the beginning, to that cramped, dark, anxiety-ridden restroom. Do you still remember yourself sitting there? You are still sitting on the toilet, hands trembling with tension, heart racing as you stare at the volatile 1-minute K-line, exhausted over a few $100. You thought you were busy, smart, and ambitious, but in reality, you were just an emotional prisoner ruled by dopamine, toyed with by market fluctuations. Every impulsive trade you made did nothing but feed market makers and brokers, while needlessly wasting your precious mental energy and youth. As Warren Buffett famously and undeniably said, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. The impatient chase the noise and pay high-friction costs. The patient hold quality assets and quietly enjoy the infinite favors of time and compounding. Turn off those blinding charts. Uninstall the apps designed to harvest your attention. Place your phone face down on the table and protect your peace. Go outside and breathe the fresh air. Read a book that has been gathering dust. Spend uninterrupted time with the people you love but have ignored. True wealth is never loud. It does not require you to stare at it 24 hours a day to grow. It roots itself in silence and thrives in your quiet everyday life. The highest wisdom of investing is learning to accept getting rich slowly. Leave the heavy lifting to time and enjoy the beauty and vastness of life itself. Tonight, get a good night's sleep, because true wealth is growing quietly and silently in your peaceful dreams, even when you are doing absolutely nothing.